Hello YouTube, it's me Vdeogamer, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to draw and shade a sphere. Pretty much all spheres are just 3D circles, which is sort of hard to wrap your mind around if you think about it. But let's get started with a square. That's kind of weird considering we're drawing a circle, but first thing you gotta realize about circles is that they are pretty much rounded off squares. What we're gonna do from here is we're going to draw a curved line to each side of the square. And we're going to connect these with circular motion. And now what we're going to do is we're going to build up a basic outline that we can use for the final line of our circle. Notice how I disregarded whether or not those lines were right at all, and I just sort of went with what was right. So now you can sort of see what the circle is going to look like. We're going to outline our final line of the circle. And now we're going to erase all this extra sketch line that we no longer need. Same for the square guideline. Alright, so now that we've gotten our basic circle drawn out and ready to go, what we're going to do is we're sort of going to draw some curved lines coming around from the axis the circle. It's going to help us see just how the circle is curved. Same for the sides. This sort of helps us divide the circle up into different spots and areas. That'll make it a little bit easier to understand the shading. Alright, so before we begin shading the actual circle, I'm going to draw a cube up here in the corner, sort of a shading reference. And now we're going to set where we want the light in the drawing to be. I'm going to say top right. That means this is going to be our lightest side. It's going to be our medium color. It's just a lighter gray. And this is going to be our darkest side. Now, things are about to get really complex on this circle here, but I'm going to try to make this as simple as I possibly can for you guys to understand. First thing, what we're going to do is we're going to sort of break this down like we did for the square. This is our lightest section here, and then this is going to be one of our medium sections over here. Pretty much both of these are going to be our medium sections. This down here is going to be our darkest section. That looks alright, but we're not even close to being done yet. So now what we're going to do is we're going to sort of start blending these together with circular motions going across. We're going to just start blending all these together with all sorts of different strokes, making each one curved, and just sort of blending the colors into each other. We're going to erase a little bit. Get rid of some of these lines up here. We're going to continue on blending. These spots here can be lightened up a lot. And you can sort of start to see the sphere developing. Based upon what kind of object it is, whether it's a ball or marble, they're going to react differently to light. But basically all of them will follow the same general principle for getting a good looking sphere. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're going to make this the brightest side, sort of dull that line down a bit. And we're going to add a little bit of reflected light. Basically, reflected light is light that comes up off of the surface of whatever it's sitting on. This extends all the way down to the bottom. And then we're going to add just a little bit of a shadow behind it. These are basically horizontal lines coming outwards. And right back in. We're going to make it a little bit darker, closer to the circle. Now the next step to do is to sort of all smooth this out together with your finger, just to blur it together. Yeah, there we go. And if you want it to be a little bit more darker in these dark parts, just keep working out your darker shades, blending it together, and smoothing it out. That looks pretty good. Well, I hope you guys liked learning how to draw a spear like I do. This process is probably the most difficult process out of all the 3D shapes, but it is also the most rewarding shape to draw. I want to see what you guys can do. Send me a video response of a spear you might have drawn in the past, or maybe you just want to try it out right now. Go ahead and draw something. Let me know what you guys think of this video and of the drawing technique I used for this, and upload some videos. I want to see what you guys can do. Just remember that your spears don't always have to be perfect, but they should always be fun. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, keep on drawing. No. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.